It was the first day of grade 9, and I was so dang nervous because my older sister had been reminding me all summer long how grade 9s get ninered. For those of you who don't know what ninered means, it's a term used to describe a person in grade 9, of course, um getting bullied just because they're entering grade 9. Like, what? Who thought of this? So, heck yeah, I was scared. Every story my older sister told me, I decided that I would retell the story to my best friend, Cassandra, which was probably a huge mistake, but I decided to do it anyways just because I wanted her to share my misery as well. So, yeah, you could say she was really nervous too. And I'm sure nervous was an understatement because that first day of school, I swear to God, I could see droplets of sweat on her face. I'm gonna rewind a little bit and give you just a little bit of background. Cassandra was in all academic classes, which I referred to them as the smart people classes, while I played it safe and I stayed in all applied courses. This means we would never have a class together, like at all. She was the smart kids and I was like I don't want to say dumb kids, but we were dumb. Let's get back on track to the grade niner story. I remember walking to school with Cassandra that day, and I feel like we didn't really say anything to each other until we made a pact that at lunch we would meet in the square and we would walk to the cafeteria together to play it safe, I guess. And so we ended up parting ways, and I remember being super freaking stealthy when I got through those doors. I had scoped out the entire school on my orientation day, so I knew where I was going because you gotta know your enemy. I literally ran, and I'm not joking, like Naruto ran to all my classes, which I'm sure I drew more attention to myself looking back at it now. And the funny part is, I'm sure no one even cared that I was a niner. No one. But when you a 13-year-old kid, you feel things. So I continued running like that. As soon as lunch began, I waited in the square for Cassandra to show up. I waited 10 minutes and then 20 minutes, and she hadn't showed up. Like, what the heck, yo? We had planned this, and now you made new friends and forgot about me? And now I'm going to get ninered and die, and you will never see me again, and I just really can't right now. So, yeah, I was mad. I honestly hard swallowed, and I just got the courage to walk to the cafeteria because that's how crazy I was. I I knew Cassandra wasn't gonna come at this point, and I had to eat my lunch, and I just had to get through it. I was a freaking psycho. Like, I was gonna walk through some war zones just to eat lunch by myself. And yeah, I was feeling great because I was awesome. I sat, I ate lunch, nothing happened. Still shocked that nothing happened. Still shocked that no one even cared that I was in grade 9. And no one cared, okay? Like, at the end of the day, as I walked out of school, I realized that no one even freaking cared that I was a grade 9 and that I might have been dubbed the weird kid with all those Naruto runs up and down the hall. My sister, why'd she do that to me? Why'd she do me dirty, you know? Like, how could she? I, I'm a part of her. She pretty much admitted that she had lied about everything that had happened and that none of it had happened to her or kids in previous years. She just did it so that I would be scared. And so all I gotta say now is moral of the story, don't don't ask for a sibling. I mean, yeah, she's older, so she would have been the one asking for me. That kind of doesn't really make sense now that I'm saying it out loud. But yeah, moral of the story, don't always trust your siblings. They'll throw you under the bus, they will watch you squirm, and you still have to love them. As for Cassandra, she called me later that night, and I was thinking one of two things. One, I should be petty and not answer, or two, I should actually answer, which I ended up doing because I'm a nice friend and I'm an empath who tries to understand people, their point of views, and their emotions. So, funny thing, turns out the period before lunch, she had a science class and she stood up too fast and literally passed the heck out. I guess she just was like super nervous, and I'm just so glad I answered that call. Hey guys, thanks for watching my first Draw My Life animation video. If you want to see more animations of my life, please click subscribe and the like button, but only if you want to. Alright, see you next time. Bye.